I have the feels. NaNoWriMo is over. I have the feels. NaNoWriMo is over. It's been a month in the making, but I can finally say this sentence. And so it ends. Yeah, it's pretty sad. But this means that you either have a very good start on a book, a completed novel, or maybe just something you know you really don't want to do in life. But no matter where you stand, here are my tips for finishing NaNoWriMo strong. Quick, before we get to midnight and it's actually over. Tip number 1, keep moving. You may have only 10,000 words or 100 words in your count right now. I don't care, keep moving. If you know you're not going to make it, keep moving. If you know you're going to win, don't stop. Alright, so that's tip number 1 and most important. Keep writing until the end. Number 2, think about what comes next for you and your book. Is it finished? Great. Edit. If it's not done, finish it. If it's edited somehow because you're a machine or you were cheating and went back and edited, then go get it published. If you didn't make your word count goal, consider trying to get consistent about writing every day. This is something I struggle with, and by far NaNoWriMo is the most productive time of year for me. But as writers, the only way we're ever going to start producing better and better work and publishable work, consistent work, and quantities of work is if we're working. See how that works? That really works for whoever, whether you finished a book in this month or not. Tip number 3, get consistent about writing. Tip number 4. Relax and celebrate what you did this month. If you actually managed to write 50,000 words, yay! If you didn't, you still took the challenge, and you still lost sleep over it, and you still produced writing. But if you didn't try and just gave up, you gotta get up and try. Or no nap for you. Tip number 5 is 2 parts. Tip number 5, part 1. Go to the NaNoWriMo website, link in the description, and validate your word count so you can get your official NaNoWriMo winner's badge. And tip number 5, part 2, stay on the website and make a donation or purchase something from the NaNoWriMo store if you can. Tip number 5, part 2 is kind of like a bonus thing. It's not required to finish NaNoWriMo strong, but it is super fun and it supports the Office of Letters and Light that runs both NaNoWriMo and Camp Nano every year, as well as many other youth writing support programs. So those are my 5 tips for finishing NaNoWriMo strong. So get off your computer and go finish that book. And for those of you who are curious about how I'm doing, I have 1,998 words to go until I'm finished, and I'm planning on being done no more than 2.5 hours after this video is finished. So yay, I'm gonna win! Tomorrow I'm gonna see you back here for one last NaNoWriMo thing, even though tomorrow's December, I know, and we're going to talk about things I learned during this crazy National Novel Writing Month experience.